Dear readers of the Astrodeha family, welcome to YouTube Astrodeha. The sky is dominant this week in matters related to our work and education life. It carries energies that allow us to overcome many problems and achieve stability if we choose to be solution-oriented and free ourselves from energies into our lives. However, stepping out of our comfort zone under these energies can carry us to better places with strength, especially setting new goals without being influenced by anyone and bringing the support from strong people in the right place regarding our goals to the center of our lives. Let this be our motto. And throughout the week, instead of trying to control our relationships with people who especially cause tension and discomfort, ending them will distance us from burdens and tense energies. As Neptune makes its transit in Aries, intensely influential in our lives, this week we may witness significant developments worldwide and in Turkey, particularly concerning media, television, banks, and especially television and press outlets. Posts shared on social media accounts, the exchange of information that we are not sure is true, shared among groups, may be exposed and tested with the sanctions it brings. Many people, if we do not want to experience tensions and discomfort stemming from social media posts, especially regarding matters related to our private lives, the sky invites us to be more controlled. Not with momentary emotions and impulses. Let our motto be to strengthen our relationship, heal with love, value communication, and meet at common points through consultation. There may be minor disruptions today, especially regarding long journeys throughout the week. Instead of panicking over these disruptions, staying in the flow and accepting things as they come, welcoming them with beauty can provide great benefits. This week, Geminis, Libras, and Aquarians will face stable energies, especially regarding their work life, even if they are due to their emotional fluctuations. They may be tested with tense energies in their family and personal lives. They should be careful. Tauruses, Virgos are invited to be more sensitive and delicate regarding matters of your personal life, while energies are structuring your work and education life. The sky is with you. Water signs, Cancers, Pisces, and Scorpios. The longing you feel for the past can enable you to act in a solution-oriented manner regarding the tensions you are currently experiencing, allowing you to wisely evaluate the opportunities to structure relationships with common sense, free from anger, ambition, and external influences. Stay in the flow and in acceptance. The celestial energies of the week, the effects on the 12 zodiac signs. Available on YouTube Astrodeha with all the details. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications, and share with your fellow zodiac members in WhatsApp groups. May the skies be your guide, and may your path be clear. Children of Mars, Aries, while the Sun is progressing in Taurus, especially in the first 2 days of the week, you should avoid making quick decisions regarding your work life. Consult on points you do not understand, and engage in exchanges of ideas with people you trust before taking action. Especially throughout the week in your work life, in your education life, be careful and cautious towards the people you associate with. You should know how to say no to people who are not at peace with themselves and try to make you a partner in the issues they struggle with in their own lives. You should be able to demonstrate your determination to stay as far away as possible from these people. And this week especially, from Tuesday onwards, the sky will support you in making clear decisions regarding your private life. You will be able to better digest the mistakes you have made and find the strength within yourself to make amends for them. Especially since Mars will be in a sharp angle with Pluto. On the 26th, my advice to you is that problems and unrest related to past relationships may come to the forefront. And those who constantly try to bring the past into the present, such as your relatives, friends, spouse, or partner, if there are such energies, try to remain controlled and Do not let anyone bully or pressure you. Otherwise, events that spiral out of your control will lead to wrong decisions and regrets. My advice to you is to make an effort to be creative. And especially, yes, pay attention to your relationships with friends and relatives this week, especially if you are experiencing problems related to financial matters. Please focus on consulting with experts regarding issues you cannot resolve. And in this sense, if there are things that do not sit well with you, that constantly gnaw at your mind in doubt, the sky indicates that you can receive positive outcomes by addressing them. Regarding your health, the sky indicates that your sensitivities related to oral and dental health will increase this week. And on April 27th, a new moon will occur in Taurus. With this new moon, there are influences that require you to revisit details, especially regarding financial matters, security-related issues, and everything you have committed to. This is the case because of people who are angry. Under the energy of the new moon, you may notice overlooked details. You can resolve issues with interventions related to these, with benefits coming from friends. However, since Venus will enter your sign starting from the 30th, act without losing the heightened awareness that past mistakes may challenge you in financial and personal life areas. Whatever is happening, may the best and the finest be for your most exalted family. May the heavens be your guide and your path be illuminated. Happy birthday to the children of Venus Taurus. As the sun progresses in your sign, you are experiencing healing, purification, and stable energies are in your favor. You are freeing yourself from all burdens, and influences are supporting you to take new steps in life with your essence, existence, and desires. A cosmic reset. As you welcome these changes, why your thoughts? Be more meticulous than ever with your goals. Especially in matters related to your work, you can reach a new level and the accumulated, equipped, strong positive reflections on your work. Effects that you can reflect and receive feedback on very successfully, no matter the sector, are in question. Social media, advertising, promotion, and organizations. Use them well to reach different audiences with your work. This week, of course, with information you are sure is accurate. And especially this week, you are invited to be calmer, softer, and more understanding in matters related to relationships. The sky invites you. There's no point in burning the quilt for the sake of the pile. If you know you are loved, if you are in a secure relationship, don't give big reactions to small things and avoid being hurtful. Healing with the remedy of love and being in new beginnings will do you good. Single and unattached Taurians may experience surprising closeness and lasting relationships. This week, a striking new moon will occur in your sign on the 27th and this new moon, especially for tangible beauties. These are asking for your effort from you. What kind of life do you want to build? Which version of yourself are you deciding to step into? This will be a new moon, where everything you look at with a small perspective will crown your life with great and positive energies. Are you putting effort into the things you want to have in your life? Or are you ready to put in the effort? Ask yourself these questions and embrace the new moon energy in this way. In addition, there are influences where you will be acknowledged and honored in matters related to your work and where your decisions regarding your education will become clear, allowing you to use these influences correctly and reflect them in your life. This is the case. Especially my advice to you is to make an effort to structure yourself in matters related to professional topics and educational activities, not by someone else's guidance, but by your own instincts and intuition, enriched by your experiences. As for matters related to your health, the sky supports you this week for activities related to haircuts, dental care, and skincare. You trust yourself and make the most of these strong energies to invest in yourself. May your guide from the sky, your path be light. The children of Mercury are the twins. You may start the week feeling restless, tense, and caught in conflicting thoughts and energies. Especially in the first 2 days of the week, try to avoid making sharp and impulsive decisions in matters of work and love. My advice to you is that the decisions you make may carry energies that will be difficult to reverse, even if you regret them later. Act with this awareness. While the Sun is in Taurus, try to remain calmer, improve existing conditions, and address events and situations that disturb you. Responding calmly and not expending your energy on matters related to people with whom you do not share the same values will benefit you more. And my advice to you this week is particularly regarding matters related to your colleagues. Or be cautious about offers coming from people you have previously worked with and parted ways. Things that seem like opportunities should not turn into sanctions and tests for you. Making decisions by trusting your instincts throughout the week is not something momentary. And thinking long-term and choosing the calmer and more permanent option will be greatly beneficial for you. Regarding health issues, the sky warns you to be cautious about infections and energies you are prone to, and to pay attention to your sleep and what you eat and drink this week for you. Especially in matters related to family and friendships, adopt a more relaxed approach. Those who insist on not understanding you do their own thing, add mistakes to mistakes, and constantly complain. The time has come to set boundaries with people who lower your energy. On the 27th, a new moon will occur in the sign of Taurus. This new moon energy demands renewal in matters related to your personal life, developments where your soul can heal with love. Do you feel scattered in your relationship? Has your trust in your spouse or love, your feelings weakened? Express these clearly. Continuing a relationship that does not serve you, with the awareness that you are not obliged, prioritize communication and choose to be decisive at the point of resolving issues, whether to end or continue. In addition, my advice to you is to pray about these energies as powerful energies that will heal the fears and anxieties in your mind, soul, and subconscious greet you. Meditate. Spend time in nature. Take a step to improve your relationships with people you know truly love you. Every step you take may receive greater acceptance than you anticipate. With their love and support from anxieties, fears, and dominant energies, you can embark on a brand new path, leaving them behind. For single and unattached Geminis, meaningful coincidences may enliven your personal life with the energy of the new moon. Make the most of it. May the heavens be your guide, and may your path be clear. The children of the moon are Cancers. For weeks, you have been tired from the ups and downs and have struggled to adapt to changes. Now, from the first day of the week, you can take a deep breath as things fall into place. You are entering a week where you will handle important developments and meetings as you wish and achieve the results you have been waiting for. My advice to you this week is especially about professional matters. Clarify what you want to build in areas related to educational activities, because the sky will support you in many areas you have clarified. Of course, as long as you remain positive and optimistic. In matters related to family, the sky emphasizes the importance of holding back from exerting effort that your relatives do not make for themselves, since you cannot change them. It's time to do this to avoid being upset and worn out, and to not infringe on your own rights. And especially regarding financial matters, the sky warns you to be sensitive to the influences that require you to pay attention to details when making big and important decisions this week, such as selling or purchasing a property, and to keep your eyes wide open. A payment you've been waiting for a long time, or the resolution of an issue related to inheritance, may bring relief this week. To you, strive for growth. stability, and alignment with your goals. Because as the sun progresses in Taurus, it supports you in this regard. Regarding health matters, you should be cautious of allergic reactions this week. You can add hair care and activities related to physical care to your daily routines starting from Wednesday. And on the 27th, a new moon will occur in Taurus. This new moon will support you in matters related to your goals in both your work and love life. To you, especially, collaborations and unexpected offers may be on the agenda. In your private life, if you are a single Cancer or in a continuing relationship, you might receive a surprise marriage proposal this week. You should align the voice of your heart with reality. If it says yes, you should be determined to move away from fears and anxieties and embark on a new path. Especially as your relationships are being structured with reality, and Venus begins its transit in Aries on the 30th, the awareness of your own power, correct and accurate decisions. Act with the high awareness that you can carry this into every aspect of your life. And from friends you haven't seen in a long time, calls, messages, your weekend can become unforgettable by gathering with friends and engaging in activities that will boost your energy. My advice to you is to focus on developing yourself with the pleasant conversations of your friends, instead of getting stuck on the words of people who exhaust you with their negative energy. This week, your mood. May the skies be your guide, may your path be clear. Children of the Sun, Lions, the sky contains energies this week that require you to pay attention to the pain in your neck and shoulders. You should not be negligent regarding your health. Be sensitive to the messages your body gives you and focus on healing without neglecting your treatments. As the sun progresses in Taurus this week, family dynamics. With a heightened awareness of many things you have ignored regarding the energies that make you feel under emotional pressure, you have the power to make healthier decisions and free yourself from emotional burdens, even from emotional fears and chaos. As long as you choose to improve and heal yourself instead of competing with yourself. Regarding matters related to your work, my advice to you this week is especially, do not have any doubts about matters related to your goals. Aim for new paths, new people, and collaborations. And remain in acceptance with courage, not with doubts, fears, or anxieties, so that you can achieve your goals and nourish your professional life with strong, lasting, and new dynamics. Financially, you have been quite challenged for the last 4 weeks. Now, starting from the first day of the week, you will begin to see improvements and receive the financial rewards for your efforts. These effects are welcoming you. However, you should not be a guarantor for anyone this week, even if there are persistent requests for you to mediate. You should focus on knowing how to say no. My advice to you this week is to be aware that sudden decisions in family matters and friendships could bring you regrets, and act with this understanding. Regarding your education, instead of rejecting what is asked of you, focus on expressing the topics you struggle with clearly and aim for improvement. If necessary, ask for help, which will mean resolving many things that have been troubling you. However, on the 23rd, Pluto will form a sharp square with the Sun. Especially, in matters related to your work, be cautious of manipulations. Be aware of your power and understand that forcing things won't work, and do not compromise on your strong and determined stance in your own truth. On the 27th, a new moon occurs in Taurus. The new moon brings new beginnings in matters of love, with surprise gestures that make you feel loved and valued. Choose to benefit from the healing energies of the new moon to bring positive energies into your lives, to be as happy and peaceful as you haven't been in a long time. Married Leos and those in ongoing relationships should express clearly the issues that cause them discomfort regarding jealousy and misunderstandings. Act with the high awareness that apologizing in no way shows weakness, and can be a sign of being more appreciated. May the sky be your guide and your path be illuminated. Children of Melker Virgos will encounter new opportunities in matters related to your business and education life as the sky sun progresses in Taurus to you. However, the sky wants you to ask yourself this question this week: how am I limiting myself in realizing the new paths I need to explore? Am I too late? Ask yourself these questions. Give honest answers and strive to act with the high awareness that everything the universe presents to you has meaning and significance. Your effort, especially regarding matters related to your work, if you don't want gossip, speculations, and annoying energies to confront you this week, you should clearly demonstrate in your attitude and statements that you are not getting caught up in such things. If you are looking for a job or want to change jobs, the energies of the week, while these energies support you, you should focus on benefiting from them, but you should not openly share your ideas and pursuits in this regard. Malicious people may create obstacles for you in matters related to your work. Fear the unknown. What you know will lead you to stable points. I cannot give you any advice, especially on matters related to your education. Instead of saying, I am under pressure, instill this in yourself. I will succeed, I believe, I am learning, and I am easily conveying what I have learned. Let this be your motto throughout the week. Regarding matters related to your health, the sky warns you that your sensitivity concerning the stomach and intestines will increase throughout the week. It's time to regulate your eating and drinking habits. And on the 27th, a new moon will occur in Taurus. This new moon signifies energies, where a new perspective will be influential in your work and love life. Unexpected opportunities. Especially, the gestures coming from your spouse or partner can help you leave behind many of the troubles you've experienced in the relationship. Difficulties and unrest stemming from families and friends. If adapting to your relationship has held you back, it will come to light this week. The truths and your selective and heightened awareness will enable you to receive reciprocation by adopting correct and loving approaches in matters related to your relationship. Positive developments in your spouse or partner's work life will make you feel more secure and facilitate making and implementing joint decisions together. For single Virgos without a relationship, the new moon energy will bring emotional closeness and impact you at an event you attend. It may lead to crossing paths with a special person who can touch your heart. It's not about rejecting either. Act with the higher consciousness that you will be successful and happy when you are in the flow and acceptance. The heavens are your guide. May your path be clear. Children of Venus, Libras, the sky will distract you this week with matters related to work and family. It warns you about the mistakes you will make due to the energies and events and situations you will be influenced by, and the consequences of these mistakes. Being controlled and careful, avoid expressing your spiritual unrest in a dominant way by testing the patience of those who love you. Especially in matters related to your work, even in tasks you are sure of, strive to behave more harmoniously with a controlling approach. Your effort. Avoid arguing with your colleagues and making big and meaningful statements about small things they do. The sky contains energies that require you to be calm and controlled. Because this week, especially, avoid having a prejudiced attitude towards people who think differently from you on matters related to your ideas. This situation can escalate tensions both in your work life and in your family relationships. And by receiving unexpected reactions, you might later wonder, why did I do that? And feel sorry for yourself. And this week, when making promises, commitments, or dealing with buying and selling matters, the sky warns you to act carefully. Things may not go as planned. You may experience difficulties as the decisions you make manifest as energies that financially unsettle you. And as Venus forms a significant aspect with the North and South nodes on April 24th, being open to development in matters related to your work and education life, regarding what you have learned, trying to learn things you don't know can provide you with great benefits. And in matters related to your personal life, for those who are married or in ongoing relationships, be careful not to bring tension stemming from your family or friendships into your relationship. Ignoring the sacrifices of your spouse or partner and reacting sharply to them due to anger towards others can lead to being tested by disruptive events in your relationship. And on the 27th, a new moon will occur in Taurus. May your intentions be towards healing and cleansing from the energies that compress you and make you uneasy under pressure related to this transformation from the inside out. And especially with this new moon, issues related to inheritance will not be moved. Problems related to properties may come to your agenda, and unexpected solutions may distance you from the worries you experience in this regard. My advice to you is to strive to be harmonious and to cleanse yourself from the energies that transform you into someone you are not, stemming from the areas you cling to out of fear. You have the power to achieve this if you desire it. May the heavens be your guide, and may your path be lit. Children of Mars, Scorpios. This week, especially in the first 3 days, tensions related to your work may extend beyond what you can ignore anymore. Tensions and unrest in matters you have been patient with and endured seem to disregard your efforts. Approaches that disregard you may lead you to make a decision. However, when making decisions, be careful to wait for better conditions for work and educational activities to become clear. I'm not saying don't make your decisions, but take action on these decisions after ensuring your own security. And when it comes to discomforts, don't hesitate to express yourself and demonstrate that you are aware of everything happening around you. In this being conscious and determined in every step you take this week will make it easier for you to overcome many games that are intended to be played on you. However, throughout the week, it invites you to carefully focus on issues where you feel particularly uneasy or insecure. While the sky reveals the truths of the universe regarding your education, seeing the truth is your choice. Not seeing and deceiving yourself can also be a test of your own choices. Therefore, you should be careful. Regarding health issues, the sky this week contains warning energies for Scorpios with stomach, throat, and heart health problems to act without neglecting their treatments. On the 24th, Venus forms aspects with the lunar nodes. While forming, a second chance energy greets you in your professional and love life. A lot is about to change for you. Just make sure to recognize this chance, act decisively, and move with the understanding of the importance of taking steps and not expecting everything from the other side. When you do this, everything can start to resolve and flow into your life like the links of a chain unraveling. But my advice to you is to choose to act realistically and bravely. On the 27th, your opposite sign. Meanwhile, a new moon will occur. And this new moon energy will bring an effect of resetting your relationships and partnerships. Especially, are you able to receive the return on what you invest, the love you give to your spouse or partner? This new moon resolving issues related to the past will make you better. Sign. Talk about offers that can make a noticeable difference in your life, allowing you to access lives. If you cannot overcome the problems, if you can let go, make joint decisions for better beginnings. Stay in the flow and acceptance. Let the heavens be your guide, and may your path be clear. The children of Jupiter, Sagittarians, are welcomed by a week where you need to manage energies that require attention correctly. In your professional life, there are changes, unexpected adjustments regarding your schedule, and opportunities that will move you to a more stable position. It invites you to make new decisions that support your success, especially in work-related matters. The sky welcomes you. However, Pluto, on April 23rd, as it forms a sharp square with the Sun, power struggles, problems related to family matters, and the underlying truths of a toxic relationship may come to light. Face and cleanse yourself from many energies that limit you. Stay in the flow and acceptance. This week, are you truly in a relationship that serves you? As much as you give, are you able to receive love? Are you exhausted from one-sided sacrifices? Are you tired of explaining yourself in a relationship where you are blamed and marginalized? The same effect applies to your work life as well. Now is the time to act with the heightened awareness that something better, something more positive, will be structured with the decision you make. However, in matters related to your education, the sky carries energies where you can reap the rewards of your efforts, especially with the reflection of distinctions. Moving forward without fear of change and considering the advice of trusted educators can provide you with great benefits. However, when it comes to your health, energies indicate a susceptibility to infections, so you should pay attention to all aspects of your hygiene. If you have any ailments, you should prefer to consult a specialist doctor for treatment rather than waiting for them to pass on their own. And especially in matters related to relationships, you may make important decisions regarding your friends. By becoming aware of the comments made by friends who harbor hostility towards you regarding your experiences, you can choose to end or strengthen your relationships with them as you wish. In financial matters, the sky. This week, it warns you to stay away from all kinds of risks and to avoid making sharp decisions and impulsive approaches. On the 27th, a new moon will occur in Taurus. This signifies a cleansing from energies that drain you and the structuring of relationships with people who make you feel strong and supported. The universe is clearing everything that prevents you from being yourself from your path. You can structure relationships where you will be more harmonious, balanced, and successful. You should focus well on your desires and goals. Take full advantage of this energy to reflect the best version of yourself on your life journey, to cleanse, and to strengthen and improve your relationships with those who deserve you. May the skies be your guide, and may your path be clear. Children of Saturn, Capricorns. The sky carries energies this week that can help you cleanse from many spiritual pressures and burdens in your lives. As the sun progresses in Taurus, you may encounter opportunities to implement many dreams and decisions you have postponed regarding matters in your life. Especially regarding matters related to your work, my advice to you is to be noticeable in areas where you have held yourself back out of fear, thinking you might not succeed. To be able to do this, adopt a courageous attitude that showcases what you know and makes you stand out through communication. In this way, you may experience significant developments where your value will be recognized in work-related matters. An opportunity to move away from the job where you feel suppressed and see the value you deserve under much better conditions. You can seize it as long as you want it, recognize it, and progress by acting entrepreneurially in this sense. Because as the sun progresses in Taurus, it indicates that when you pursue the things that inspire you, you may encounter something even better than your desires in your work and education life. Especially on April 22nd, your teacher Saturn, while forming aspects with the lunar nodes, wants you to ask yourself where you are still resisting stability. in growth, whether it's work, love, or creative energies. If you are weak, now you should know that you cannot show yourself. With the realization that fears have weakened you, you should adopt new perspectives and take action to fulfill your talents and desires. As a powerful new moon occurs in Taurus on the 27th, there will be energies where you feel stronger and more combative regarding your concerns as your spiritual and physical pains are healed. However, regarding matters related to your education, the sky warns you this week to avoid stubborn approaches and not to put yourself in a difficult position by getting angry with others. With the new moon occurring, clarify what you want in life. What are the issues in your relationship that make you feel incomplete and leave you facing disappointments? Choose to take advantage of the supportive energies of the new moon to talk about these issues and to end what you cannot overcome. If you are a single Capricorn who has long lost hope in love, the energy of the new moon, a person you will meet through your friends may impress you greatly, allowing you to sprinkle the tones of a lasting relationship. If you have issues related to moving, relocation, or real estate, resolving them will also be among the opportunities of this new moon. For you, evaluate wisely. May the heavens be your guide and may your path be elegant. The children of the effort chase. The sky is attentive to energies this week that could influence power struggles in your work, education, and friendship relationships. Issues lying beneath the surface may unexpectedly emerge. You may feel pressured to defend yourself, break free from energies that limit you, or confront things you have been avoiding. Especially in the period until April 26th, my advice to you is to confront these issues without getting involved in ego battles. But do not lose sight of the fact that arguments with aggressive language or aggressive decisions can only make things more difficult for you. When it comes to family-related matters, it will be in your best interest not to intervene in events and situations that do not seem right to you unless your opinion is asked. Otherwise, adding these issues to the problems you are already dealing with may make it difficult for you to manage tensions and could lead to stress-related health problems. Regarding matters related to your work life and your education, my suggestion to you is this. Do not rush to focus on new things before finishing the task at hand. Especially, in your work life, you should be very cautious when signing documents, making commitments, and dealing with financial matters. And this week, be very careful with your verbal and written communications. Do not let unexpected sanctions and harm from people you never anticipated trouble you. Be sure to consult a specialist doctor for stress-related allergic reactions and psychological problems. Pray, exercise, spend time in nature, and make an effort to distance yourself from this energy. On April 27th, a new moon occurs in Taurus. To express your discomfort from the fatigue of being the trusted one and to hold on to relationships that make you feel secure. Aquarians who are married and have children can benefit from this energy, especially regarding your spouse and children. You may no longer tolerate being blamed, being found inadequate, or being pressured by your spouse without them fulfilling their own responsibilities. And in this sense, you can clearly express your discomforts. However, do not stray from the reality that you cannot find solutions through arguments when expressing yourself. My suggestion to you is to be calm and determined, and to act by charting a solution-oriented path. For single Aquarians without a relationship, the new moon energy brings the possibility of reuniting with someone you were with a long time ago and parted ways with. If better conditions and a more appropriate time are supporting you, you can take advantage of this chance to avoid saying "I wish" later. However, this week, especially in matters related to your family, avoid financial transactions. and helping with their issues in ways that could put you in a difficult position. Stay away from any kind of situation. If you want to receive what you deserve emotionally now, it's important to be honest with yourself and to act with realistic approaches in matters related to relationships for you. The universe wants you to move from disappointment to acceptance and healing. Make good use of this. The mystical children of Neptune, Pisces, the sky especially supports energies this week where you can have your ideas accepted by grounding them in matters related to your work, particularly in the first 2 days of the week. However, pay close attention to your manner of speaking. Avoid anything that speaks from a high tone or reflects past anger in your current spoken and written language. My advice to you is to proceed as calmly as possible, maintaining a constructive attitude in matters related to your goals. Because the Sun-Pluto squares on April 23rd are extremely tense, indicating that you may have to deal with internal conflicts, significant reactions to delays in matters you desire, and unexpected sanctions. Be cautious of situations that test your patience. In your work life, family, and friendship relationships, you may feel unheard, and with the anger of your disappointments, you could completely complicate things that could be good with sharp reactions. You are in a week where you need to be very controlled, dear Pisces. Now, you should not let external influences shape your choices. Calmly on your own path. You should choose to structure to improve your goals. And regarding health matters, the sky makes you particularly sensitive to issues related to the lower abdomen this week, so please do not neglect infections or discomforts if there are any. Regarding matters related to your education, while structuring your goals, the sky warns you not to stray from reality. You have goals and dreams, but make sure to progress with your feet firmly on the ground. A new moon will occur in Taurus on April 27th. In your love life, there are influences where you will have positive conversations and be accepted, and you will permanently resolve issues with your partner or lover. Together, you can make joint decisions regarding immovable properties. You can find solutions to the problems you face related to moving, and you can achieve the peace that comes from implementing these solutions together. Single Pisces who are in a relationship may find that emotional closeness and the loving energies of the new moon lead you to make decisions about engagement or commitment. Even if you face reactions from many jealous people, if you love and are sure you are loved, you should make the most of this strong energy. You should not compromise on the awareness that you need to structure your life with the guidance of your heart, not with the approval of others. In financial matters, you should take careful steps and avoid approaches that test anyone's patience or put yourself in a difficult position. Stay in the flow and acceptance. May your path be clear and your connection with the heavens be strong.